Kev G with a weather overview. How you doing out there, everybody? Well, we have a very complicated weather scenario for the next 4 or 5 days, and I'm a little worried because I have seen episodes that have happened this week, especially in the Middle Atlantic states and parts of Maryland, where we've had catastrophic flash flooding, but on local levels. And the reason why I'm concerned about that over the next 4 or 5 days for some areas, it's going to be very hard to pinpoint which areas, but we have a tropical air mass in place, and you can get copious amounts of rainfall in a very short amount of time in this type of atmosphere, and we have this atmosphere for another 48 to 72 hours. Then as we get into Sunday, we start to stabilize it a bit, but then we have a renewed threat of heavy rain from a coastal storm on Sunday night into Monday. So there's going to be a lot of weather to follow if you're into that sort of thing over the next 3 to 4, perhaps 5 days. And I think that the weekend is going to be characterized by a lot of damp weather with periods of rain and showers off and on. You'll get breaks at night when the air is not as tropical, when the air is not as unstable. But right now, I think everything is a crapshoot as far as the overall rain picture is concerned, as much as I hate to say it in terms of, not being able to nail down a specific time. But we'll just go through it by chunks to make it a little bit easier to sort of digest. Now, for I think the next 12 to 18 hours or so, I think your biggest problem is fog and the development of locally dense fog, especially near the coast. Then as we get into tomorrow, I think steady rain develops basically from south to north, but late in the afternoon into the early evening hours. And there can be some thunderstorms. Now, I'm worried about the potential here for one or two of these areas of rain to be locally heavy at times, to the point where, the atmosphere is so saturated that any one area of rain can deliver a pretty tremendous amount, 1 to 2 inches an hour at least. So wherever this areas of rain set up, it's going to be where, we really need to watch for a localized flash flood threat. And this flash flood threat could be ongoing through the weekend. As we get into Saturday, more steady rain develops. I think it's more widespread rain. If you compare Friday afternoon and Friday night's rain to the one for Saturday afternoon and night, I think Saturday afternoons is more widespread. And then by Saturday night into Sunday, we get into more of a light rain scenario. So the time to watch for heavy rain are going to be 3 periods. Tomorrow night into Saturday, then redeveloping for Saturday afternoons into Saturday night, and then, while it may be raining lightly on Sunday, the potential for even heavier rain grows for Sunday night into Monday. And the reason why, if we switch from the NAM over to the GFS model, by Sunday night what's happening is we start to lose this tropical air mass. So it gets cool. We actually have temperatures that are basically barely above 60. I mean, it gets that cool to the point where it feels like April out there. But by Sunday night into Monday, instead of having a tropical air mass, we have a developing area of low pressure, and you see that just to the east of Atlantic City, and that could be delivering more moderate to heavy rain for Sunday night into Monday. So this is why I'm a little concerned about a localized flash flood threat. We have seen it in parts of Maryland, and we are seeing it in parts of Pennsylvania tonight. So I would be on the lookout for this over the next 3 to 4 days, especially if work is such that you have to drive a lot. So periods of heavy rain developing, it looks like, for the next 3 to 4 days. Not entirely raining the entire time, but certainly characterized by damp, dreary weather. And you look at those temperatures cooling down for Sunday, where it goes from 80 on Saturday to 63 on Sunday, and we could be in the low 50s by Sunday night to early Monday morning, and not doing much better than mid to upper 50s by Monday, and that's on June 4th, ladies and gentlemen. So we have some very erratic weather coming in, and stay tuned. I will have to update this, but it appears that rain is moving into our weather picture, and it could be very heavy in some places, especially through Monday.